Let's look at a little history, shall we? The baby boomer generation, born approximately 1946-1964, has significantly influenced the development of contemporary society. The following outlines their key contributions. 1. Economic growth and consumer culture, post-World War II. Prosperity. Boomers matured during a time of robust economic growth, encouraging the expansion of suburban communities, increased home ownership, and widespread consumer activity. Entrepreneurship. Many individuals from this generation became prominent business leaders and innovators, founding and expanding companies that shaped commerce in the late 20th century. Workforce transformation. Boomers contributed to the rise of the modern service economy and played a pivotal role in the globalization of industries. 2. Social and cultural change civil rights movement. Members of the boomer generation actively participated in promoting racial equality and social justice throughout the 1960s. Advancement of women's rights. They supported workplace equality, reproductive rights, and expanded representation for women, which should have been recognized much sooner, since women stepped into a lot of roles during World War II that were held by men. Since men were off to war, they had to do their part in order to keep the country moving forward. Counterculture and music. This era witnessed the emergence of rock and roll, protest music, and influential cultural figures, fundamentally reshaping global popular culture. 3. Political influence activism. Boomers were instrumental in organizing protests against the Vietnam War, advocating for peace, and influencing changes in US foreign policy. Individuals from this generation have held, and continue to hold, many significant government positions, impacting policies in economics, technology, and international affairs, which has proven to be a clusterfuck situation, leaving Gen X to ultimately fix their mistakes. 4. Technology and innovation. Early adopters and pioneers. Notable Silicon Valley founders, such as Steve Jobs and Bill Gates, who's shown the world what mental illness really looks like. They belong to the boomer cohort and initiated the personal computer revolution. Space exploration and science. Boomers were inspired by and contributed to the ongoing efforts of NASA, advancing careers in STEM and driving innovation. 5. Shaping modern society. Expansion of education. Increased rates of college enrollment among boomers broadened access to higher education, which is a complete shit show today. Transformation of social norms. They influenced attitudes regarding sex, gender, family, and work, redefining societal standards. Longevity and retirement. As the largest generation to enter retirement, boomers have had a profound impact on healthcare, retirement systems, and discourse on aging, which is completely fucked up today. In short, the baby boomer generation fostered economic progress, social reform, cultural transformation, and technological advancement, establishing an enduring legacy across politics, business, and daily life. Now let's take a look at Gen X. Generation X, born approximately 1965-1980, is sometimes referred to as the forgotten generation due to its position between boomers and millennials. However, Gen X has made significant contributions to technology, business, culture, and society. The following outlines their key impacts. 1. Technology and innovation. Gen X includes individuals who played prominent roles in the development of the internet, personal computers, and gaming culture. Examples include Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX, Jeff Bezos, Amazon, Larry Page, and Sergey Brin, Google, and Jack Dorsey, Twitter. Members of Gen X experienced both analog and digital eras, allowing them to connect pre-internet and internet worlds. 2. Culture and media. Gen X contributed to popularizing hip-hop, grunge, indie film, and alternative media. They helped mainstream video games such as Nintendo and PlayStation, and influenced the entertainment industry through various forms of media. Their involvement in subcultures such as punk rock and skateboarding impacted youth culture globally. 3. Work and entrepreneurship. Gen X founded and scaled multiple companies that are now leaders in the modern economy, including Amazon, Google, and Dell. Known for adaptability, independence, and self-reliance, they have influenced workplace culture with skepticism and innovation. As boomers retire, Gen X increasingly holds leadership positions in business and politics. 4. Social and political shifts and political. Gen X matured during periods of social change, including civil rights progress and increased global awareness. They supported work-life balance and flexibility, challenging previous norms. Their upbringing coincided with globalization, shaping perspectives on multiculturalism and interconnected economies. 5. Parenting and family. Often called the latchkey generation, due to being raised by two working parents, Gen X has emphasized independence and resilience in their children. As parents, mentors, and managers, Gen X has served as support for millennials and Gen Z during times of transition. In summary, Generation X's influence can be seen across technology, culture, workplace practices, and social attitudes. Their contributions remain integral to the current landscape in various fields,